Was it pleasing to see in the middle 20-minute section of the first half, there was a lot of faults that we would have associated with the previous couple of weeks, some line-out stuff and some scrums. Was it pleasing to see the team adapting on the field without getting in at half-time to fix what was going wrong?
It actually was, and that's a big part of the game nowadays. You know, the game is so pressured in many different areas that how you adapt to things not going perfectly well is a big part of the modern day game, because set piece is so pressured across the board. Defences are so vigorous now, and competition at the breakdown is so tough that there are plenty of periods within all games now that don't go your way, and how you deal with those situations is crucial, and it's a big part of the game.
Andy, how are the injuries that you picked up? Ian Henderson in particular, how is he?
Yeah, Hendy's he'd be going for a scan tomorrow. So he had a knee injury that obviously he's hard to assess straight after the game. So he'll be off for a scan in the morning. I suppose we'll know more then. A couple of HIAs. James Ryan came off with a HIA. Obviously Pete came off and came back on, etc. So not too bad. Obviously Johnny with a dead leg. Yeah, so we'll see how Hendy is tomorrow.
A lot of big performances obviously out there, but how impressed were you with Cale and Doris?
Yeah, as impressed as you guys would have been, obviously. He's some man for taking a one-on-one, isn't he? And carrying people 5 meters over the gain line. You know, his leg drive or his ability to not accept a close contact and just go down is pretty special. He's learned a lot through this period. It's priceless amount of time for Caelan to be in camp in an international setup for 8 weeks, as it is for many others within our group, and the learnings that those lads would take from this period is fantastic for us going forward. They've learned a lot about themselves, about what it takes to be an international player, what it takes to perform and be themselves performance-wise in a really pressured stage or environment is one that they'll reflect on massively and come back bigger and stronger in the Six Nations with.
Andy, there's obviously been a lot going on this year, a lot of rugby played, but where would you assess your side as being after all of it?
Work in progress, as I suppose it should always be. We've obviously it's well documented about the number of players that we've used, and you know a few injuries along the way that's influenced that. But at the same time, I think we've grown the group. We've got a pretty diverse group during this time as far as maturity, age-wise. Regarding international rugby, I felt that gap has really closed, and we've made some massive learnings from that. I think that'll stand us in massive stead going forward.